Hello, everyone. Jody here from Healing Journey, and today I'm going to be talking a little bit more about taking time for you. And part of the reason I'm talking about this is because I actually have not been doing a very good job of taking time for me. I've kind of gone head first into business stuff recently. Even over the summer, I've been a little bit busy with stuff like that, and I really haven't done as good as a job as I should be doing with self-care. So I don't know if this is also something that you struggle with. A lot of times, one of the challenges with anxiety is that it creates this sort of go, 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 go mentality where it can be really hard to relax. And so because there's a lot of sort of stress and adrenaline and nervous system dysregulation, it can be hard for a lot of women to slow down and take time for them because the mind just doesn't stop. And if your mind doesn't stop, then the last thing you really want to do when all of these things start nagging you is to take some time for yourself. The other thing is that we live in an era where go, go, go is actually the norm. So it's quite normal to be, quote unquote, normal to be very, very busy. There's lots of activities going on. If you have kids, oftentimes you're running around taking them to extracurriculars, picking them up from school, dropping them off at school. And so trying to fit in that self-care regime can actually be really, really, really difficult. And so today I'm going to be giving you some strategies on how to take some time for you and why it's really important when it comes to anxiety to take this time to sort of reset the nervous system and how that can play in to really improving your anxiety. Now, if you'd like some more information on, really resetting the nervous system, then I invite you to actually take some time next Tuesday. So next Tuesday at 3:30 p.m. EST, that's Toronto or New York time, I'm going to be going live in a webinar to talk a little bit more about 3 secrets to getting rid of your anxiety without taking medication. And so this is actually a great opportunity for you to schedule some time for yourself and really decide to prioritize your health and your mental health. And so if you'd like the link, you just need to type webinar in the comments and I'm going to be sending you that link. Now, I get some questions sometimes if you cannot attend live. I will be sending out a replay. So it's definitely worth it for you to join the webinar and sign up for that email. Now, let's get into what we're talking about today, which is the 3 strategies that you can use to stop the go, go, go mindset. So, it's really, really important if you're anxious to not give in to that nervous system response of high adrenaline, to really allow yourself to calm down. And one of the ways to do that is to not promote that high adrenaline in the first place. So drinking calming teas instead of caffeinated beverages or chocolate can actually be a really great way to not promote your mind to get into that go, go, go state. I actually had a client the other night tell me that she couldn't sleep well through the night and she didn't know why. When we started to pull it apart, we realized that she took dark chocolate at like 10 o'clock at night and that caffeine was super, super stimulating for her. So that is one of my top ways that you can actually stop the go, go, go mindset. Now, another way to do it is to actually schedule me time in your life. So if you're a mom or a working mom, whether you're working or staying at home, especially in the COVID era, it can be really, really difficult to feel like you're allowed to take time for yourself. And so what I want to do today is I actually want to give you permission to take that time for you. Because if you're not setting aside the time to recharge recharge your battery, then that's actually going to show up in everything you do, whether it's going to show up in your relationship with your partner or husband, or whether it's going to show up as you parent your children. We as human beings need to recharge. And so I just want to kind of remind you that you are allowed to recharge. And not only are you allowed to, but this is something that is really, really important for you to do. So, it's easy to get lost in the shuffle of, especially with the back to school era, of keeping busy and doing all of those things. And so what I'd like you to do is, if you're listening to this, pull out your calendar right now and put in your calendar some time that you're going to set aside for yourself, and decide right now what that activity is going to be. There's lots of things that you can do in that time, whether it's leave your house and go for a relaxing walk, spend time in nature is another great way for you to do that, or, attend a yoga class or something that's relaxing, read a book, whatever it is. It's really important that you engage in those reset activities on a regular basis. So if you're listening to this and you're not engaging in those things, then this is obviously contributing to your anxiety, because our bodies just were not built to be like that. And if I'm speaking truth to you, you're probably sitting there nodding your head going, oh crap, I need to really be doing this. I know she's speaking something that is sort of resonating with me. Now, the number 3 way that you can actually stop the racing mind is to take some time and calm your nervous system down. Now, the best way for you to calm your nervous system down is to do some breathing. And what the breathing is going to do is it's automatically going to reset your nervous system. So this week earlier on, I actually just did a live on my favorite breathing technique. So be sure to go back and check out that live. It's a very simple technique that you can use. Whether you choose to use that technique or a different technique, taking even 2 to 3 minutes of your time and allowing yourself to breathe is going to stop that cycle in your brain. It's going to put a stop to that sort of vicious anxiety cycle and give yourself a chance to stop producing those stress hormones. So that is the number 3 way that you can actually stop that go, 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 go. Okay, and so number 4 is come to my webinar. Yes, I'm shamelessly promoting it. Come to my webinar on Tuesday at 3:30 p.m. EST, or if you can't attend, just sign up and watch the replay. If you'd like the link, just type webinar in the comments below and I will send it off to you. Otherwise, have a beautiful weekend. Hopefully the weather is going to be nice where you are. Thanks very much, and I will see you next week.